Good morning, my beautiful people. We are now into the early hours of Friday, the 17th of April. I just wanted to get together with you, just have a little talk. It's funny, these people, they want to call themselves your friend. They want to tell you, yes, they would stand in front of a bullet for you because they are the real friend. They are not the fake friends that all those fake friends talk about. The ones that actually know what fake friends are all about. And why do they know what fake friends are all about? Because they are those fake friends. Full of promises plucked out of nowhere. Have a foul reputation. How can someone with a foul reputation have been to your safe home, your residence, and stolen right out of your wallet when you're not looking, when there's nobody else there, and they want to downright £50 in my wallet. The next morning there was £30 in my wallet and a request to borrow £20. Did I really fall off a tree this morning? The absurd actions, and I won't even say desperate, just downright horrible. Live life taking advantage of whatever situation they have. And when they talk about addiction, they accuse addiction of being the reason for their disgraceful behavior. There is no excuse for lies. There is no excuse for theft. There is no excuse for putting your hands in places that do not belong. You do not go through my fucking drawers. Find some money when I know you've had nowhere to go, you've had no money, but you suddenly show up with a brand new pack of cigarettes, £15 pack of cigarettes. Where did you get the money for that, I wonder? And because, it's theft. What are the police there for? But they say that's a civil matter. You have to take him to civil court. The fucker robbed me, and not just that fucker, every fucker that walked through my fucking door. Is there a sign on my door that says, help yourself? PlayStation 5 controller. I have 2 controllers. One of them's disappeared. Mobile phones disappeared. I had some sovereigns that I got from my mother. Stolen. To the point of even my car. I wake up and my car is gone. What is wrong with this world? so disappointed, saddened by the disgusting acts of people. And these people are getting in trouble. They're robbing people in the streets, and they may get arrested at some point, but they aren't going to jail because the jails are full. And the only people that are staying in jail are the people that have caused some kind of violence, GBH, ABH, attempted whatever, conspiracy for whatever. And the police want to smash my door down and accuse me of conspiracy to murder. Can you please tell me what makes you think that I am a criminal and I am acting in criminal behavior patterns? My mistake when someone requests a favor, if I can, I would grant that favor, not looking too deeply into it. It's just A to B in some cases. Made me wear a fucking tag with a 7 p.m. 7 a.m. curfew. You know what? Now, I'm afraid to go out a lot of times. I'm afraid to get in my car because I'm afraid that I'm going to get pulled over and harassed by the police because they can. When they should be working on something that was way more important than just fucking picking on people that are just trying to survive. I have health, issues. I'm diabetic. I've got PTSD from the actions of these people in the streets that have attacked me, tried to mug me. I got smashed over the head, had 18 stitches in my head. And the police look at me and laugh like, oh, look what you got yourself into. It's too hard work to do your job. It's too difficult to follow up. I had a guy try to fucking beat me up in my own kitchen. He ran at me with a knife. He was going to stab me in my own living room because I told him no to giving him money. And the police just brushed it off like, oh, you're part of a circle. You deserve, you get what you get. I am not part of any circle. I got fucking piled on by people, starting off with this fucking Jake Staff motherfucker. Made himself at home in my fucking house. Made himself at home in my fucking bed. And would not leave. Told him to leave. But no, he was hanging out with fucking Liverpudlian drug dealers in his mother's house while she was out of town, doing street dealing with him. Fucking took a pair of scissors and stabbed some guy up with a pair of his mother's kitchen scissors. And that all ran into trouble, and he was told he had to leave, and he came crying at my door. Moved himself in instantly, told me that he would help me out with bills. No, he would help himself out with, if I had pound coins lying around, there would be no pound coins. If I had £50 in my wallet, there would be £20 in my wallet. I had a friend over, and he had a couple of drinks. He fucking fell asleep in the toilet on the floor. The fucker took 60 quid out of his wallet. And he called, and he fucking made himself at home in my home, and I would try everything to fucking get him out. I told him to leave. I fucking, every day. You're supposed to help me out with some bills or whatever else. I bought groceries. He never gave me a fucking penny. And when he got paid on his payday, he disappeared for 2 or 3 days. I might not look like the shit that I have been through, but I have been fucking plowed, and rolled over, planted, cut down, plowed again, repeat, wash, repeat, wash, repeat, wash. And all the fucking people in my life that they don't call themselves family because they don't talk to me. I have a large family, not one of them talks to me. They have all prejudged me because they've listened to other people's words. It was never me that was involved there. Anytime anything fucking happened there, it was because of that Jake Star fucking snake. No, but I got all the accusation. No one in my family talks to me. I talk to my fucking self. And you know what? I am quite happy that way. Because I'm not going to have people that want to judge me. If I was that bad of a person, would I look as healthy as I do? Would I look unkept? Would I stink from not bathing? Would I fucking be high off my fucking rockers all the time? And every time I fucking put a post on this, am I out of my bloody face? I am tired. I am sick and tired. Yeah, I am tired of life a bit. I've got a twin sister. She don't talk to me because I don't have a job. I have serious mental health concerns. I spent 2 years in America locked up in immigration. After working 18 years, paying taxes, doing what I should have done, and America's way of saying thank you to that was lock him up for 2 years and stick him on a bloody plane. Separate him from all he ever had, his daughter, who was 7.5 years old at the time. After I spent 10 years raising other people's kids, 8 kids in all. And I had the fucking work ethic. I fucking took care of families and had a family of not even my kids, and I get my own kid, and America separates us because of other people's accusations, because of other people's blames, and maybe not a great driving record, but a driving record is not bloody criminal. They get deported for possession of fucking cannabis in 1995. After I built a life in America, you took it away. And I've left. I've been left. Lost ever since then. I loved America since I was a kid. I used to dream about living in America when I was a kid. But is this how America treats the people that love it? Says a lot about America. I am saddened, I am disappointed, I am depressed, I am anxious, I am all fucked up in my head, I am PTSD'd from fucking ICE fucking approached me with bloody machine guns, traveled from jail to institution for 3 days. Before they dumped me in a Broward fucking transitional center in Fort Lauderdale. That is the thanks you get. 18 years, 20 years of putting my efforts. Worked in a security field. I freaking put alarm systems in a military base, Patrick Air Force Base. They built new housing. I put all the security systems in all the houses they built there. I was trusted by the American military. To be on base every day. I get arrested for possession of a controlled item, which was my partner, my baby mother's at the time. She was prescribed them, and I used to hand them to her because she would eat them all. But that was no excuse. You have a possession of a controlled substance. I talked to the solicitor before going to court for that, and I said, "Is this going to affect my green card status?" And he outright told me, "No, it won't." But yes, it did. And I've been lingering on that for 16 odd years now. I got a 10-year ban from America, but I don't know if they'll ever let me back in the country again. I've got life over there. I've got money over there. I've got a history over there. I have nothing here. Nobody talks to me. None of my family talks to me. They've all prejudged me as being this terrible person. But what have I done that's so terrible? Accuse me of conspiracy to murder. Do I look like someone that would get involved in that kind of thing? That's gonna linger with me the rest of my life, and who knows how much life I have left. At this point, I don't care if it's a week or a day or an hour. Done with this life. Got no satisfaction. I've got no happiness. Got nothing to look forward to. Even my last relationship fell apart because she wasn't willing to deal with my mental health. My dad now, bless his heart, he passed away, like 24. He showed up in my home, supposed to be for 2 weeks, and he ended up being there for 2 years. And did I complain? No, I didn't. Although he would still go to my sister's house for Sunday dinners and talk shit about me behind my back, because that has been my whole life. That's all my family do, is talk shit about me behind my back. So I choose not to talk to any of them. Because what is the bloody point? We all have habits. We all have things to fill time with. I might smoke a little bit of the marijuana every now and then, but that is my limits for the most part. I'm diabetic, type 1, so I can't fuck around and be doing silly things like that. I'm still here today. I'm still breathing. I'm not freaking missing limbs or anything like that because I do not abuse things in my life. I just get looked at like I do. Like fucking my father's wife claims to have fear towards me. What have I ever done to put fear in you? I was the one that's been attacked by people out on the streets. I am the one that's left alone. I am the one that is here alone. Don't trust people, so don't have friends. Yeah, life can be lonely every now and then, but I've got a cat. I love my cat, and he keeps me pacified. I go for walks, I go to the gym. Maybe not every day, but I have a gym membership, the Norman Center. If I died tomorrow, nothing would change. Because I feel like a ghost now. I walk the streets like a ghost. Except for the bloody police. They're looking for excuses to hate on me. Call me in, hold me like I'm going through severe mental trauma because they've come through my door again because of this fucking Jake person doing stupid things and then showing up at my home and then bashing the door down again after that stupid fucking cunt. Put me in a police station, put me in fear, call me a fucking liar. What happened to innocent before guilty? Who are you to know what I am just because that's what you do for a job? And what right in your fucking training say that you should be calling fucking people liars? Fucking calling me that, this, and everything else. That wasn't all he called me. I won't fucking continue on. Those stupid cunts prejudge you. The gangs. Took 40 items out of my flat in October of 2024. I still have not got them back. Every time I call for them, I get put off with what this, that, or anything else. What is wrong with this fucking country? What is wrong with this fucking world? The games that people play think it's amusing. This country is not a safe country to live in anymore. Because the police are with the fucking criminals. They certainly do not fucking serve and protect, enforce and fine. Threaten. Hedge. The way you treated me when you arrested me, you locked me up in that police cell. You were shocked that you could not hold me in that police cell at the time. That was you were upset that I got. I got bail for this, and I got to be out. But I had a tag. I had a 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. curfew. Now I'm afraid I don't go out at night time anymore. I don't know how. I'm not used to it. You've broken that. You've institutionalized myself to my own home. Put me on fear of who's knocking on my door next time, because people used to walk straight in I left my door unlocked and people used to just walk in my house, make themselves at home. And then these people that call me friends call me up begging, crying, asking for me to give them money. I'm on universal credit and I get the minimum PIP. You stupid fuckers get like $2,000 a month and you're broke within 3 days of getting paid every month. Where the fuck is that money going? And how do I survive on the freaking £1,100 a month I get, that I have to pay all my bills with? And nobody talks to me, so I don't get help from anyone. There's days where my health is not the greatest. I suffer severe anxiety. There's times I can't leave the house because my anxiety is so bad. I can barely breathe. I think I'm having a bloody heart attack. Panic attacks. The doctor brushes that off. You can't have that because that's addictive. But bloody hell, moderation is the key, and you want to watch me fucking suffer and squirm. Take me to the point where I might fucking have to go on the street and find something to try and make me feel better because I'm feeling so fucking bad. The hospital won't do anything. Well, the hospital might do something, but the doctors sure as hell won't. My fucking dentist, because I hadn't been to the dentist in a couple of years, took me off their books. I've got a broken tooth, broken in half. Can I find an NHS doctor? Absolutely not. This country does not take care of its citizens. It takes care of foreigners before it takes care of its own fucking born blood and bread. And you wonder why people are upset. Yes, I'm upset. Whatever. This whole reform shit. What is their fucking little seedy backdoor thing that's going on with the whole reform party? Because nothing's ever straightforward. I spent 2 years in immigration custody. I know a lot about immigration. I read up a lot on immigration law while I was in there. What else did I have to do? I wasn't born yesterday. I don't have a brain that doesn't work. The time that I have, I don't sit there watching fucking wasting my worlds away. Maybe I might a little bit in a day, but I learn, I educate myself on things that I don't know about. So this is my little rant. This is my little moan, a little 30-minute complaint towards the fucking way I have been treated in this world, in my life. Relationships ruined. Like, they run off fucking everything. I put my heart and soul into them and their 3 or 4 kids. And I get called a cunt at the end of the day, an asshole. Because I might have done one thing that they didn't like. But here they go, lips flapping in the wind. I should have known better. Should have known better than be with a girl like you. Because I should have known better. But I didn't. I'm a fool. So who knows what life has. I don't think I'm going to be alive much longer anyway. So, we'll leave it at that. Good night.